Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yeah, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Oh, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Ring that bell so you guys get all the updates whenever I release video content on the channel, man. And my bad about earlier, man. I told y'all StreamYard crashed. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard today. StreamYard crashed right as I was coming in the stream. So if y'all can hear me right now, press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Let me give a shout out to everybody. Let's get going, man. Shout out to Shy, Hank, Nadine, Sweet, Queen, Danielle, Randy, JCP, Belinda, Cena, Big Fella, Scotty, Andy, Chris, Monica, Jason Follower Christ, Robert Brown, Jenny Velez, Super Zeke, Tracy, Tanya, Sheba, D Nice, Keystone, Battle, R30, Nadine, Chris Bailey, Nikki, everybody else in the building, salute. I see all y'all in the building, man. Swatty Wizard, salute to you, my brother. You already know what it is. Shout out to Tracy Hicks for the donation. I appreciate you, my sister. Man, let's get into this, man. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Shout out to my girl VIP for sending that donation to the Cash App. VIP, salute to you. You always showing love. I appreciate you for that donation this morning. She sent me a donation in the Cash App. Appreciate you. Let me tell y'all something, man. It all makes sense now. Now it makes sense why Diddy's sons was crashing out on Ray J. You understand? Now it makes sense why the fight was going down. Now it all makes sense why Ray J was screaming and hooting and hollering, talking about he got shot at yesterday. It all makes sense now. Because now, according to reports from TMZ, it says that Ray J Ray J has came out and basically in a downfall of Diddy, the special, the actual movie special, Ray J has now came out and came forward and stated that celebrities have told him. Now, you guys remember, I told y'all that lawyer from Texas, Tony Busby, he wasn't capping. He been quiet for a few days now, Tony Busby. And I told y'all he was not capping. He said he was putting those celebrities in those lawsuits. And the other celebrities, apparently, Tony Busby came out and said he had already settled with multiple celebrities. They had already paid off. And apparently that was right. Ray J says that he knows the celebrities. He said the celebrities told him that they paid off the victims to keep quiet in the Diddy situation. So Ray J came out now and said that it's true that those celebrities did pay off, and that he's been told by the celebrities who paid off some of the celebrities. He said he knows who have paid off this lawyer. Now, according to the reports, it says Ray J says he's been contacted by multiple celebrities who are scared about their affiliation with Diddy. They're going to some of the alleged victims and paying them to keep quiet. Now, remember all these people said I was capping? Hey, man, I try to tell you, man, Ticket, man, I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it, man. Hey, they got to name some names. I told y'all. The reason why ain't them celebrities ain't been named is because them dudes came out quick and paid that bread to keep them names out of that lawsuit. They didn't. Now, you think they want this type of smoke? You think they wanted this type of smoke? And listen, everybody going to be upset about the situation because they're going to say, well, why take the money? Well, because it's past the statute of limitations for them now. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of them people that's past the statute of limitations, they're going to go get that bread. You know what I'm saying? They gonna definitely go get that bread. It's past the statute of limitations. So they like, look, I'm gonna get the bread from them, and then I'm gonna come back and still get the bread from Diddy. So those people's names gonna get taken out those lawsuits. I try to tell y'all, people ain't want to listen to me. But this now it makes sense why Diddy's sons ran down on Ray J and wanted to fight this dude, because this was coming out, and we didn't know, but they knew. They already knew Ray J was talking. And so now apparently Ray J going in and said Ray J appeared in TMZ's new Tubi documentary, The Downfall of Diddy, Inside the Freak-Offs, and said some high-profile people are trying to cut alleged victims off at the pass, even before they make money demands. And it goes on to say attorney Tony Busby also appears in the documentary and reveals he has sent a demand letter out to various high-profile people with an ultimatum: pay up or face a lawsuit. Ray seems nervous as he describes why celebrities have contacted him. And at a point, he shuts down, believing he's already said too much. Ray seems nervous as he describes celebs that has contacted him. Like I said, right? Now check this out. It said, as they reported, the Fed sees videos Diddy recorded, and we're hearing other high-profile people are captured on video during some of the freak-offs. I told you guys this, but y'all didn't want to listen to me. Y'all didn't want to listen. I told y'all they got them tapes, man. Them celebrities is all on them tapes. So now Ray J has now came out, and I got the actual audio from Ray J saying this. He has come out and exposed that the celebrities have indeed already started paying off because they don't want to be involved with this Diddy lawsuit. So, man, bro, now it makes sense to why Diddy's sons ran down on Ray J and wanted to smoke with Ray J. Now it makes sense to why Ray J said he was shot at. Somebody wants to shut Ray J up. And they found out that Ray J actually went to the media. Because remember, Ray J been on the news saying different things. You understand what I'm saying? So, bro, Ray J, like I said before, man, the fact that he been saying this stuff, man, and the fact that now he has confirmed that what Tony Busby, the lawyer, said. Remember, people say, oh, Tony Busby capping. Shit, he ain't capping. Tony Busby's telling the goddamn truth. Because Ray J don't came out here and put it out here in the atmosphere that shit, they don't already started paying. And Ray J said he know for a fact. So now it makes sense why people will want to quiet Ray J, because they don't want Ray J putting out the information on who, because you know that's going to be the next question that's added towards Ray J is who has been contacting you, Ray J, and which celebrities have been paying these people off. And trust me, y'all think Ray J don't know nothing. Ray J's in the industry, man. Ray J knows some stuff, man. And they know it. Why y'all think Diddy's sons and them ran down on Ray J like that for no reason? Hell no. They ain't run down on Ray J like that for no reason. They knew Ray J was out here talking. That's why they ran down on him.
Directed by Diddy. I'm just grateful to have made it out. I'm hearing about artists paying victims to keep their name out of it.
Do you know people who have had demands put upon them where they have paid off to keep this quiet?
Here's what I do know. People do catch and kills all day. And a catch and kill, I don't know if of course you know, but for the regular world, somebody has the truth, somebody pays you to keep it quiet, and hopefully that money that you got paid secures your happiness while you watch the lie continue to succeed.
Well, I want to just make sure I understand you. What you're saying is what? That you know people who have been approached by women, men, whatever, who have said, give me money and I won't talk?
Here's the other way around that, Harvey. I'll give you money, please don't talk.
You are a well-connected guy. Do you know that what you've just described, is that going on now?
Yes. They want to talk to me. They want to talk to me about what happened to them. They call me. They feel like they can trust me.
Wait a minute. Calling you for what? Calling you for what?
because they want to tell me about certain things that happen with them and Diddy.
Ray, I want to make sure I understand this. Are these high-profile people calling you because they've had some affiliation with Diddy that they don't want to come out, and they think you might be the vessel for it coming out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I don't even know why I just said it, but I said it, so what? Now they gotta be mad. Come get me.
Were they specific about what they did with Diddy?
I don't want to say. I think I said too much.
So I'm telling y'all right now, man, this thing has gotten wicked, bro. And I told y'all, Ray J sat up there, and Ray J, he had already went on the news. Remember this, like almost 3 weeks ago, Ray J went on the news and said he was gonna name names if people kept bothering him. Ray J said, "Yo, look, I'm gonna name names. Y'all keep playing with me." He said, "Keep playing with me. I'm gonna name names." He said, "But not today. But I'm gonna name names. Y'all keep playing with me." Ray J said that a few weeks ago. So everybody was saying, "Oh, Ray J capping" when he said that they popped at him. I believe him. I believe Ray J got popped at. I believe it. Now, by who he got popped at, I have no idea. But I truly believe he got popped at. I believe that Ray J got real smoke, that people really want to get at him about this situation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, man, Ray J, he would know. Remember, Ray J was the one that went on the news, on the radio station years ago and talked about having booty goons go violate a dude. You understand what I'm saying? He said he knew who the booty goons were and where they was at. So if anybody know, trust me, Ray J know. You understand what I'm saying? He locked in, bro. And so at this point, I'm telling y'all right now, I think it's real, man, with people that, you know what I'm saying, who want smoke with Ray J, bro. I don't think a lot of people are happy with Ray J, but Ray J have came out. Like I said before, man, he has spilled this thing now, man. This thing is deep now. Because like I told y'all, Ray J was on the news talking about this. And y'all wonder why Diddy's sons ran down on him. That wasn't for no reason. That wasn't fake. That was not fake, bro. That was not fake, man. That was not fake, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all what I think. I think personally that Ray J has a personal beef going on with Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? I think he had a personal beef going on with Diddy. And I don't think he give a damn about Diddy right now or his son, the way they was acting. And I think now, with the way it popped off and he got violated, I don't think he cares, bro. You understand? And to the people who say he's BS, man, he ain't BSing, man. I'm gonna tell you why he ain't BSing, bro. You don't BS for nothing like this. That's a federal case. Because now, guess what happens? The feds come run down on you and now you're in it. So nah, he ain't playing. He ain't capping. And Ray J's not capping. He ain't capping because this, this is a federal case. The feds will come run down on Ray J. Everybody that's been out there, if they haven't already, they might have already ran down on Ray J. We just ain't know it. So we don't even know if Ray J is a witness in this case. We don't know. We don't know what Ray J might have been seeing or thinking or knowing or whatever like that. You don't know if Ray J may have been flipped. None of us know. None of us know. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna tell you like this. Now it makes sense. Now, when I looked at why Diddy's sons ran down on Ray J, now it all makes sense. Ray J don't sit out there and he don't gave up the play. He said, and I quote, he said, you understand, that he's been contacted by multiple celebs who are scared about their affiliation with Diddy. And they're going to some of the alleged victims and paying them to keep quiet. And y'all try to say Tony Busby was capping. Now I understand why Tony Busby been quiet the last couple of weeks. Tony Busby probably been settling some of those lawsuits as far as the celebrities are involved and taking their names out of those lawsuits. But here's the problem. Tony Busby ran into a small problem the other week in court, if y'all don't remember. When Tony Busby, and this is how I told y'all the other week that the celebrity had paid off because his name was redacted from that lawsuit. When Tony Busby dropped that lawsuit, remember y'all, I told y'all this last week. Tony Busby dropped that lawsuit. When he dropped that lawsuit, he had celebrity number one. The judge says, oh, no, you can't take the celebrity's name out of this. You got to put that celebrity's name in this. Well, Tony Busby took the celebrity's name out because the celebrity paid off. So he didn't put the celebrity a part of the lawsuit. He only put the celebrity as celebrity one in the lawsuit because he had to explain the actual story of what happened. So he didn't. He isn't putting the celebrity in the lawsuit as a part of the lawsuit. So he didn't put the celebrity's name. So any of those celebrities' names that was a part of it, Tony Busby hit those people up. Them people ain't want no smoke. That's why y'all haven't heard him say one celebrity's name. A lot of them call up, paid off quick. A lot of them call in, paid off quick. And that's what Ray J's saying happened. Ray J's saying that is true. That did happen. That they did pay him off. Now you see why Diddy's sons ran down on Ray J. Now you see why Ray J getting popped at. Ray J, he got to watch his back, bro. He got some powerful people probably looking at him right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you went on TMZ and you did the documentary of Diddy, Inside the Freak Offs, the Downfall of Diddy documentary, where they're basically exposing Diddy. And remember, TMZ just said they got those tapes. Yesterday, TMZ said they got the tapes. TMZ yesterday said they seen the Freak Off tapes. Now, you tell me. So the news, they got them tapes. The thing is that the TMZ, they probably can't release the tapes because of the nature of who's in the tapes, meaning the ages and stuff like that. And then you can't release no sex tape if you're TMZ. You can only release stills. But the problem is that, like, and this is what I'm trying to say, y'all. I want y'all to understand something. Ask yourselves one question. Why haven't nobody stills been released from those sex tapes? You know why? Because the ones that they're talking about, it's illegal to release those stills because of who's in them, the ages of the people that's in them. People are not able to consent. That means you got underages in those videos, allegedly, and they cannot show those things, man. I'm telling y'all this right now, man. I'm telling y'all this, right? And so I'm just letting y'all know what it is. You said, what did Ray J say? Ray J said exactly what he just said. I told you. Ray J said that he knows celebrities that have already paid off as far as this Diddy situation is going on that was involved. He said he know. And Ray J's already said this on his own, Ray J said he was going to expose names. He said he said he wasn't going to do it today, but he said he's going to do it in the near future. He said he was going to expose names. That's why they said Diddy's son with 8 dudes ran down on him. And that girl was like, oh yeah, I felt like it was going to be gunshots going off. That's what that girl Hazel E came out and said. I was like, what? Then yesterday, Ray J pops off saying, yo, they shot at me. People be thinking Ray J be being emotional and capping. Man, this nigga Ray J look like he be capping. That nigga be telling the truth. Ray J one of them dudes, y'all, he look like he capping. You think he capping, but he ain't capping. He ain't capping. You think he capping, but he ain't capping. That's the type of dude Ray J is. You look at him like, oh man, this nigga cap, man. You know, everybody looking at Ray J like, oh, he clout chasing, he capping. Nah, he ain't capping. If y'all look at Ray J all the time, he's really on like that. He ain't capping, bro. He ain't capping. How about this? No dice. Because if he was capping, people wouldn't take him serious. The fact that they said Diddy's son had 8 dudes that tried to run down and jump this dude. Nah, man. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, man. Like I said before, man. You know what I mean? And the girl was out there hooting and hollering and acting all scared and stuff like that. Man, I'm gonna try to tell y'all, man. Now he got popped at yesterday. He's spazzing out, going off online. And then, like I told y'all before, and if they push Ray J, here's the thing. They don't want to push Ray J to a point. Because I tell y'all this, Ray J know a lot, bro. When you're a celebrity, you've been in that business, and Ray J been in every single circle. Ray J been in all them circles. Ray J know a lot, bro. They don't want to push that dude like that, man. Ray J know too much, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all this. He know way too much. Trust me, Ray J is Brandy's brother. So he came up in the business. Ray J came up all through that time, y'all. Think about that. So Ray J probably know everything. He probably know where all the shit is going down there. So again, remember, he's the same dude that claimed that he could go get the booty goons. Remember that. Ray J's the same dude that said, yo, I go get the booty goons and run down. How he know where the booty goons is at? How he know who the booty goons is? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all what it is, man. Telling y'all what it is, man. You just never know, man. This thing, I told y'all. And when it goes to court, watch what I tell y'all. When they do the superseding indictment and it goes to court, y'all are going to be surprised at some of the celebrities that have testified against P. Diddy. And I'm telling y'all this because they have no choice. The feds are going to hit them with testify or you're gonna be charged with them. I promise y'all this. Y'all gonna see when the super. Everybody, mark my words. That's listening to this channel. When that superseding indictment hits soon, and they hit Diddy with all them other charges, and all them other people are witnesses, or other the people who didn't want to become witnesses become co-defendants. Y'all are gonna see when they get to court and they start cracking out them witnesses. It's not gonna be just people who working with Diddy that are witnesses now. I'm talking about people that work for his businesses, corporations. They already got those people testifying against him now. That's why his lawyer said, that's why Diddy's lawyer said, oh, I think it's only one victim and 49 witnesses. Yeah, you got 49 witnesses against you. All them people turned on Puff and just lying to save their ass. No, they had to give the feds pertinent information, how they was working, how the whole network was laid out, how everything went down. They had to give the feds information that helped the feds seal the case. The feds ain't gonna just say, hey, look, we're not gonna prosecute you. Just come in here and testify against Diddy with no evidence. No, they had to give him a paper trail. So I'm telling y'all this. You're gonna see. And it's gonna be some of the celebrities that was caught up, that the feds got dead to rights. I'm telling y'all this, that they're gonna get to testify against Diddy. And that's what's gonna bury him. That and them tapes. Y'all watch. All them witnesses, and it's gonna be some celebrity. Y'all gonna look at some of the celebrities like, damn, dog, for real. And they're gonna be looking like, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. And I'm gonna tell you what their excuse is gonna be. The excuse of the celebrities is gonna be that he was so powerful, it was nothing I can do. That's what they're gonna say. He's gonna say he was so rich and so powerful. And remember what the girl said. Y'all gotta peep everything that's being said in the situation. The girl said that Diddy put y'all in situations. Remember what Gene Deal said. Gene Deal said Diddy will put you in uncompromising situations. Imagine if a person did this to you. I want y'all to think about this. Get real sensible on this. Imagine if a person, y'all, sent you. Imagine if a person sent you a. Imagine if a person sent you a a an invitation, told you to come to their party. You came to their party. They gave you a bottle. You ain't even know the bottle had something in it. You drink the bottle, or you toe up. Oh, we partying. You toe up. You don't even know what you're doing, right? But your bottle allegedly been laced, right? Then Diddy brings out shorties, right? Looking all of them, looking of age, everything like that, but they not. That's what that girl last night said that Diddy do to you. Allegedly, she alleged that Diddy get you in there, get you committing crimes, get you on tape, and now he controls you because he can say, "Hey, look, I got this tape right here, dog. You don't do what I say do. I'm gonna end you right now." You know that girl you was with? Yeah, that she like a grown ass woman? Yeah, dog, she was 14, 15. Yep. See, and so now y'all wonder why the celebrities couldn't say that. Now they're like, damn, I'm fuck this nigga. Then you in a business where Diddy had a lot of influence in that business, the music industry. You understand what I'm saying? So, he can make a phone call and get you up out of here. All them people lock hand in hand. That's why you saw so many people resign the day Diddy got indicted. Think about that. All them people that resigned. Nobody keeps talking about that. All them people that quit and resigned the day that Diddy got indicted. Think about that. That wasn't a coincidence, right? People getting low. They're like, man, hell no, I'm getting low on this. I don't want none of that smoke. So now y'all starting to see what's going on. So yeah, dog. And even Gene Deal told y'all. He told you on the Art of Dialogue. Gene Deal said that Diddy would use people. Listen to what Gene said again. I think y'all got to listen to what Gene said again. Because Gene was like, Diddy would do that.
Powerful. You didn't get that powerful without having one or two or maybe three ups on somebody. Diddy always been the type of individual that wanted to have ups on the next person no matter what they was doing. Like, he always played artists against each other. He did it to Big, he did it to Craig Mack. You understand? I said before, he did the stuff to Ja Rule, you know what I'm saying? So had the ups on Ja Rule so he could go after Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying? So he always played those kind of up games on people. So to have those cameras and know what he was doing, is going to give him the ups on everybody who came to that party. Even your favorite basketball player. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. We know who said that. He may be one of the person who got caught up in the Diddy party.
LeBron said that, but yeah, you might be right. You know, it sounds like he had all them hidden cameras to use it against people.
I think that was said in the indictment, right?
Yeah, man. And so that's another thing y'all should look for. Remember, they kept telling y'all about this stuff about using people's They told y'all about that. And I tried to tell y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all did not want to listen. I tried to tell y'all this, man. And so I was like, yo, man, that's what they were alleging. They were alleging that Diddy wanted the ups on everybody. So imagine, and like I said, his own man said they were spiking bottles. So imagine if you go to a party with Diddy, you a celeb, you chilling. You go to a party with Diddy, you drinking, you get toe up. You out of your mind now. Your drink been laced. Now you going crazy. You hallucinating, going crazy, don't even know what you're doing. You just doing all kind of stuff. He brings out underages. You're engaging in activity and don't even know what you're doing. But he's got the whole thing on tape. Then when you try to buck against him at one time, he come at you like, hey, look, you don't want to play that game with me. I can end you right now. I got you on tape with this, you know what I'm saying? You see that shorty right there? She was 14, 15 years old. Yeah. Yeah, you see, that's you right there on tape. I got you. That's why the celebrities are paying to get their names out of these situations. That because they don't want themselves to be exposed. Some of them were over there probably just partying, having a good time, and got set up, allegedly. Some of them were downright just disgraceful and just outright just participate in the shit, and they don't want to be no way involved in that lawsuit, so they pay off. You understand what I'm saying? Because remember, if the feds don't get you just off the investigation, if the attorneys get you and put you in a lawsuit, and the feds get on that, then that shit will alarm them to come hop on, to come jump on you. So you guys got to really think about that shit, man. So you would not want your name, because remember, that judge said he wanted those names. They did not put those names back in that lawsuit up until this day, which means that those people paid off. So Tony Busby and those clients are probably not going to pursue putting those people's names in that lawsuit, because if that celebrity paid you off to keep their names out of it, then you're not going to go against that settlement that you have with them and then go put their names out there anyways. That's just that you just don't operate like that. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, the people want justice. The people want to know who the names are. They want justice. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Y'all playing with Ray J, man. I think Ray J do know some stuff, man. Ray J been in the industry for a long time, bro. A lot of people in the industry know. You heard what Suge Knight said. I did the Suge Knight video yesterday. Suge Knight just said yesterday in the interview, he said that all the people in the industry knew what was going on with Diddy and Usher. Nobody said nothing. He said all them people knew what Diddy did to Justin Bieber, allegedly. He said nobody said nothing. Suge Knight said everybody already knew this. Suge Knight said it in the interview yesterday. He said, man, he said that ain't nothing new. He said everybody in the industry knew what Diddy did to that boy. He said, man, I feel so bad for that boy. He said everybody knew what Diddy did to him in the industry. But if you're in the industry and you knew, how can you tell on Diddy if he got something on you? Now, imagine you trying to go tell on Diddy he got something on you. He got you in the twist. Think about that. That's the part a lot of y'all not thinking about. Think about that. So again, man, you know what I'm saying? They're going to get his ass. I'm trying to tell y'all this. And that's why Usher and them ain't saying nothing. Usher talking about some, oh yeah, you know, my account got hacked. My account got hacked. You know what I'm saying? That's what Usher talking about. My account got hacked. And yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all looking way into it. Nah, a lot of people think you cleaned your whole account out when this whole indictment came down. Then you online talking about your account got hacked. Get the hell out of here, man. And people are upset with Usher about the Justin Bieber situation. That's what that girl was going on saying. She alleged that he took Justin Bieber to Diddy. No, knowing how Diddy get down, allegedly, is what she said. Well, she didn't say allegedly. She said it went down. And I tried to tell y'all that. But, man, listen, bro. And then when you had the pastor say what he said, the pastor said that there was other preachers in those freak off parties. That pastor said that. When that pastor said that, that resonated with me. That pastor ain't sitting up there lying. He not sitting up there lying. He not sitting up there lying. That pastor's not lying, bro. That pastor's not lying. When that pastor said that, that pastor said it was some demonic stuff going on around there. And the way he told that story and broke down into tears, he wasn't lying, dog. The way he told that story and broke down into tears, that pastor was not lying, dog. Listen to what that pastor said, man. I want y'all to really listen to what that pastor said. He wasn't capping, yo.
And he said, I'm going to impart a gift to you. I impart the gift of music to you. And he laid hands on me. And over time, so maybe over the next 24 months, over the next couple of years, I started, I could notice I could play a melody with one finger on the piano, and then I could put together chords. I definitely know that it is a gift of God. The Bible says that God distributes gifts unto men, and that not only is it spiritual gifts, but it's also music or maybe business, or there's different things that God distributes to men. And I think definitely that's something I received directly from God. That's so good, because we often talk about like the Acts 2 outpouring of the Holy Spirit.
Now the guy who's talking, that's the guy who's the preacher. This is the preacher who was doing music, who went and worked with P. Diddy. And he's the one who was going to tell y'all about all of those things, all of those people that was inside of those Diddy parties. And he said it was other preachers in there in those Diddy parties, and he said that they were doing satanic rituals, is what he said.
Very stiff. And we got invited out, and we did our thing, and we got invited back to a second round. So we were really, we were like, well, wow, this is crazy. Andre Harrell, Motown, like, man, this is crazy. It all came to an end, though, when I went home one night, and I'm just going over my stuff and going over my raps, and I hear a voice that says, take all your raps and destroy them and burn them. And for some reason, I knew it was God. I mean, I hadn't had, that many close conversations with the Lord. I mean, I grew up in church, but I knew it was something about that voice. It carried a lot of weight and a lot of conviction. And so in that moment, I decided to obey. And I had a big stack of songs that I had written. Now, they were full of the normal stuff, profanity and whatever rappers were talking about at the time. Women, drugs, violence. And so this voice told me to take the raps, don't just throw them in the trash can, very specific, take them outside, put gas on them, and burn them. I burned the raps, and I had another conversation with God, and I said, well, if I can't do the raps, I'm going to at least do the beats, because in my mind, this would be a waste. Like, why would you give me the talent, the ability to create this music? I'm growing, I'm getting sharper, and I'm kind of at an advantage over where most people would be at this point in their career. I've met all of these people. I've gone to New York. I bought equipment. I got to get to the top of this thing. Mm-hmm. And I told God, I'm going to just make the beats. And I did that. I started making beats for more groups, more drug dealers, started making a little more money per beat. I think I started at like $100 a beat, got all the way up to like 700, 1,000. So now things are growing. I'm about 18 years old now, and I moved to Houston. Let's go.
Hold on, let me cook you real quick. To this person right here, I'm going to cook you three the hard way real quick. Rain says the fact that any pastor would go involve themselves with Diddy in the first place lets you know they're a fraud. First of all, let me say this. I totally disagree with you, because first of all, they didn't know what they were getting themselves into at that point. What they were doing was wrong, but I want to say this to you. Ain't no man, woman, boy, or girl on this earth perfect. That's the part you got to remember. And not even a pastor. A pastor can sit up there on the pulpit and say whatever he want to say. That don't mean he perfect. He got flaws just like you and me. He commits sins just like you and me. It's only some of y'all look at a pastor and look at him like he's perfect. The pastor ain't nothing but a man too. He have his weaknesses too. He have his downs too. He have his sins too. So for you to sit up here and act like, oh no, it's beyond believable that there's, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, they're the same as every, and that's the problem y'all got. Y'all put pastors in an area where y'all think that they're just perfect when they're not. And that's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? Pastors are not perfect. Pastors all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Period. And that's when you start thinking about it the way it's supposed to be thought about, instead of sitting out here and making it seem like these guys are supposed to be perfect and there's no way that these guys, man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Whoever your pastor is right now, he's sinning. Every day he's sinning. That don't mean that he's not a good person. That don't mean he's not trying to do well. He's sinning. He's sinning. He might not be trying to, but these things happen. And these are facts. But see, the problem is when dudes like yourself, y'all putting these pastors on whole different levels. And once again, right? Once again, I'm going to say this again. You got to understand one thing about the good book. When you're talking about pastors and stuff, when you're talking about Jesus, look who Jesus hung around. Jesus didn't just hang around holy people. Jesus hung around some of the most hardcore, thugged out, gangster criminals you could ever imagine. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He went where it wasn't safe. You understand? And his point, like I said, was different. His point was to save lives and save souls. Right? But this is what you got to understand, dog. Some of these people that are in the music business, they're not perfect, bro. So you're given a talent, you're in the music business, you may be a pastor as well, but you're not perfect. You make mistakes on a daily basis. But the fact that this man is admitting that he made a mistake. See, this is where you put respect on people, where he admits that, man, I made a mistake, man. And he's telling you his flaws. See, that's where you can understand and respect guys. The guys you can't respect is the ones that act like they perfect, that they ain't never did shit wrong. They ain't got no, they shit don't stink. Them the ones you need to watch out for. Point blank period. Well, you can disagree. I'm just telling you what the truth is. You can disagree. I'll tell you what the truth is, sir. You can disagree. Because once again, listen to the man tell the story. He didn't know it was going to turn into a freak off. He didn't know. It did. It turned into different things. And like he said, when he saw that there was a turn to a freak off, that's when he left. But you got to listen to the story, sir. You're saying you're running your mouth before you actually listen to what the man said.
Well, right now into like meeting Diddy. Okay. What was it like meeting Diddy for the first time?
Meeting him for the first time, it was, number one, it was the dream come true. I met some guys who said that they could get me to him. I'm producing records. They send one of the records, and I get a call. Hey, Diddy loves the record. He wants to use it, and I get a check for $7,000 for that little bitty track I did. Probably took me 5 minutes to make the track. So I'm steadily sending more records, and now Diddy wants to meet. Now they're like, they want you to come to New York. So I get on the plane, and I go to New York, and I go to Daddy's House Studio, 44th and Broadway in Manhattan, and we're all out there, and Diddy pulls up in a drop-top Ferrari 360 Spider.
What's Daddy's house? What's the reference to Daddy's?
So Daddy's house, his name was Puff Daddy then. It wasn't Diddy. So Puff Daddy.
Oh yes, it was Puff Daddy.
It was Puff Daddy. So Daddy's house recording studio. Yes.
Hold on, let me clear this up. Let me clear this up to you, Nemo Bag. I want to clear this up to you. Jesus wasn't a man. Jesus wasn't a sinner. Right? Human beings are sinners. So your pastor is not Jesus. Period. That's the part you got to understand. See, that's the difference right there. See what I'm saying? So you're going to have pastors. I won't say this again to people who don't understand. You're going to have pastors that make mistakes all the time. Now, where's their heart at? Where's their conviction at? You know, are they, you know, like, for example, this guy's coming out telling you his flaws. Some pastors won't do it. They'll make it seem like they all high and mighty. They without sin. They without flaws. Those are the guys you need to look out for. It's those ones. Those are the ones you need to be like, hold on, man. But the pastors that come and tell you, hey, look, man, I got flaws. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's different right there. That's the part you don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So that's the part you need to get through your mind when you think and when you say different things. You got to think about from a different perspective. You feel me? So that's the situation right there. Yeah, now you agree that's how you got to look at it, bro. So when they say, "Oh man, all these pastors up," man, I'm not surprised, man. Bro, everybody in the world make mistakes, man. Everybody that's a human being in the world make mistakes. And when it comes to a pastor, right? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I respect and trust the pastors who are open and honest about their shortcomings. If you got a pastor that seems like he perfect and don't make no mistakes, something wrong with him. Something wrong with him. Period. Something wrong with him. Right? No, I'm not saying it's good for a pastor to go out there and just sin. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you have a pastor who we all know is a sinner, because all of us are sinners, right? But he is out here acting high and mighty as if he's not a sinner, as if he is without sin, that is a problem. Now you have an issue. Because temptation and things come upon every man, right? And these are true. And sometimes these guys, because you heard what the boy said in his lawsuit. Let me talk about that real quick. For example, the dude Hot Rod. Look what Lil Rod said, Look what Lil Rod said in his lawsuit. Lil Rod put in the lawsuit, he's suing Diddy. He put in the lawsuit, he's talked about TD Jakes. You know what he said about TD Jakes in the lawsuit? He said that Diddy was using TD Jakes to try to repair his image. So Diddy wanted TD Jakes around to seem as if he was trying to seek spiritual help from the Lord. So he would call on his pastor to come around and be his pastor when Diddy was just trying to use him to cover his statement, to cover his own filth. That's what the man who was there said, not me. I'm not saying this. He said that. So while everybody keeps saying, "Oh, TD Snakes," have you seen TD Jakes' name in any of these indictments yet? Have you seen TD Jakes in any of these videos yet? Any freak off videos doing any kind of salacious activity? Because the man himself said, y'all got to go read the lawsuit from Lil Rod. Lil Rod's lawsuit spoke about the TD Jakes situation. And he said that TD Jakes was being used by Diddy to try to repair his image. Go read the lawsuit. So he said Diddy, in fact, that makes Diddy even more diabolical. That you would try to use a man of the church, man of God, to clean up your image, and you really didn't want to be clean. Right? So again, you got to look at these different situations and say, damn, what was really going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this thing like, hold on, bro. You know what I mean? And then again, like I said before, I see a lot of people want to say TD Jakes' name. I'm antsy to say people's names unless I have hardcore evidence that they were involved in those situations. You've only heard rumors. And like I said, the dude said about TD Jakes, the dude who was there, Lil Rod was there with Diddy every day making beats. He said that Diddy was using TD Jakes' presence to try to repair his image. So when Diddy was doing all that love and I'm changing my image and I'm doing love and I want prayer and forgiveness. So yeah, he called the pastor around, right? Pastor, come on through, man. We're gonna do an event, man. Come on through, show love. Right? That's what Lil Rod said. I'm not telling you what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what Lil Rod said. Go look at the lawsuit. Go look at the lawsuit. Right? And so that's why I stand back when everybody say this, that, and the third, because once again, this preacher is gonna tell y'all what happened to him. This dude was just making music. He was making beats. Started getting paid from Diddy. He didn't know all the other stuff that was going to go down. He said when he seen it, he got ghosted. I'll let y'all hear what he said. Listen to what his story was and listen to what he said and then understand where his perspective was coming from. It wasn't like I'm going over to Diddy to deal with the freak offs. He didn't know that there was freak offs. They didn't know none of this stuff was going on.
That was your first encounter with them. What was like your next significant encounter with them?
The next significant encounter was in Miami. Okay. I was in Miami at a party. I just remember him walking in and asking everybody, hey, what kind of girls do y'all want? And like, a few moments later, girls came in. I think somebody said they wanted Puerto Rican girls, and just a bunch of them came in.
Where did they come from?
I don't know. I didn't have the connections with. So, we're in Miami, and that was just, that was just one of the many instances where, like, the power that, this guy could get whatever he wanted. There was already girls there at the.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I always watch how I say things about certain people. To the girl Stephanie said, TDJs know what was up. We don't know what was in TDJ's mind or heart. You never know what's in another man's mind or heart. So when you're saying that, you don't know. We literally don't know, right? We literally don't know. And here's what I'm gonna remind you of what I'm saying. Go back and think about how they demonized that girl with that rapper P&B Rock. Think about how they demonized her, and they blamed her for his death. Now she got demonized and blamed all that time for that rapper getting killed. They said, oh, you set him up. You're the one who did it. You're the reason why he's dead. You dropped his location. None of that was true. None of that was true. Because when the real evidence came out, now everybody who demonized that girl and lied on her, you can't take that back. You can't take back that you demonized, lied on her, and basically put her in a situation where she could have mentally destructed from everything people were saying in the aftermath. Because when the tape came out, and you really seen what happened, now you're like, damn, I didn't know. So that type of situation, I always keep my mouth shut unless I got all the evidence and details. That's what I do. That's what I do. So again, I'm not here to say, hey, innocent, guilty, until I see hardcore evidence in the situation. Now you come show me hardcore evidence, then that's something different. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said to you guys before, were those preachers in those events? Yes, they were. That is true. They were in these little meet and greet events and all these, and that's the thing. Some of these people were going to some of these lavish parties. They had all them people in there. All of them was in there. And as I told y'all again, no man on this earth is perfect. So when Stephanie says that, oh well, TD Jace is a snake, just that and the third. Well, Stephanie, if we looked at your life right now, because you have a black avatar, you don't have a picture, so we can't see who you are. If we looked at your life right now, we pull back the curtain in your life. We pull back this. Are you married, Stephanie? Stephanie, are you married? Have you been faithful to your husband every single day of your marriage? Did you ever slip up and text another man on the inbox? I'm asking you, Stephanie, since we won't go there, let's keep it 100. Have you been faithful to your man every single day? Or did you slip up and text that other nigga the day you was mad at your man? I ain't asked you that. I ain't asked you it wasn't God. I ain't asked you that. I asked you, have you been faithful to your man every day? Every single day, have you been faithful to your man? Or did you let that nigga who text you on your inbox on Instagram, were you mysterious? I'm gonna put it like that. Mischievous, and did you answer his text? See, you're not gonna answer that question. You're not gonna put yourself on the docket, but you'll come out here and strip down another person and say, oh, this, that, and the third. And to the person who said pastor should be held on a higher standard, everybody should be held on the same standard. Pastor only the one that come here to deliver the word. Because when God judge you, he gonna judge you all on the same standard. He gonna judge you all on the same standard. Right? Everybody getting judged on the same standard. See how she got real quiet? Stephanie got real quiet when I asked her, has she been faithful to her husband every day? See, that shit get real personal when it come to you now. See, it's easy for you to have a black avatar, hide behind that screen, and come out here and talk shit about somebody else. But now when they put that light on your ass, and I asked you, have you been faithful to your husband every single day? Now you said yeah. Now do this right now. Don't erase no messages if you said you have. And she didn't say yes. She didn't say anything. She didn't say anything. But if you do say yes, Stephanie, go show your husband all your messages on your inbox right now. I bet you won't do that. But you'll come out here pointing down your finger and talking about TDJ. And that, like I said before, I don't have no stake in the TDJ situation. I'm just telling y'all, I'm showing y'all how ain't nobody in this world perfect. And so people can see all this and they can say all this. And so she says, if I see my pastor at a P. Diddy party, well, what if your pastor see you at a P. Diddy party? Should he trust you? Should he trust you, Stephanie? Should he trust you? So you want to call the pastor out, but see, you go to church on Sunday. Should the pastor call you out for being in the strip club Saturday night all night long? And you bring your ass into church acting like you're going to praise the Lord? I will call your ass out and talk about how your ass is down there in the strip club all night long. But y'all don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke. So yeah, you say you have been. Show them your messages then. Don't erase nothing either. Show them your messages then. Straight up. Make sure you do that. You understand? Make sure that when you with your husband, Stephanie, you can walk out the room without taking your cell phone with you. And leave it unlocked too. Don't put no lock on your cell phone. See, that's when it get real, Stephanie. I can get real with you now. Don't put no lock on your cell phone. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Ladies, that you with a man, you got a lady, and she always walking with her cell phone. She take her cell phone everywhere she gotta go. She take it to the bathroom, take it here, take it there. Cell phone always locked. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. And to the person who says I'm getting emotional about a crooked pastor, no, I'm not judging somebody I don't know that had anything beyond what we saw in that picture. TD Jakes has not been charged in any indictment from what I've seen yet. So know your role and shut your mouth, Rain. Yeah, I'm talking to you. See, only niggas like you will come out here and put a case on that nigga. His name ain't even came up in the indictment. That's all I'm saying. At least let the nigga name come up in the indictment for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what I'm saying to you is, so ladies, yeah, fellas, if your lady ain't got to close her phone and her phone can be unlocked around you and she ain't got to take her phone everywhere, taking her phone in the bathroom with her. Her phone got to be locked and she got the messages to where it ain't going to pop up on that screen. See, I'm finna get deep now. I'm finna get deep on that ass now. Straight up. Got apps hiding apps. She won't sit in here and talk about somebody else. Got apps hiding apps. Yeah, he can't see the messages come up on your phone. You got it. You got your messages hidden. So stop playing this game. Stop playing this game. So like I said before, right? And I'll say it again. Y'all need to stop putting all this faith in all these pastors like that, bro. Put your faith in God. Because ain't none of us perfect. None of us. And I'm saying that to you again. You put your faith in God. People be trying to put their faith in the pastor. The hell wrong with you? A pastor is a man sent to deliver the word. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you want your pastor out here doing right and trying to do the right things. But we're not going to sit up here and act like, oh, you so perfect. No. Everybody have sinned. So before you coming out here, sitting out here running your mouth, and to the person who said, why the pastor drive a nice car? Well, didn't God want all of us to have nice things? Think about that. Don't God want all of us to have nice things? He don't want you to be broke down and not have nothing. He want everybody to have nice things. You understand what I'm saying? The problem is that is there abuse of those things? See, that's the difference right there. Versus having nice things. Because see, a pastor can have nice things. A pastor can work. I know some pastors who got a job. They have a part-time job. Or they might have a full-time job, and they're still a pastor. So they can't go get a nice car with the job money that they work hard to earn? Yes. Yes. But see, some of y'all look at that differently. Now, it's different if a pastor's taking the money from the church and stealing the money from the church. Now, that's different. That's different. But a lot of pastors I know, they're working part-time jobs or working full-time jobs. And they're preaching. So they got their own money. See what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that. It depends on what you're doing with the money, how you're operating with the money. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a pastor that's stealing the money from the church, you're stealing the congregation's money and putting it into yourself. Now that's something different. If you're a pastor that's out here working hard for yours, you understand what I'm saying? Then you can't tell a pastor what to do with the money he's working himself for in his own 9-to-5 job. Some of y'all want to tell him what to do with that. See what I'm saying? Now, would it be nice for a pastor to go and give his money and bless the other people who are less fortunate? You daggone right. That's what they're supposed to do. Right? That's what they're supposed to do. But that part comes in what you're talking about if it's a violation of what's going on in the church as far as them taking money from the church and putting it into themselves. That's different. So you always got to know. You always got to do your background research and know what you're saying when you talk to this type of things, because sometimes you may not know all the little details. And like I told y'all, because like I said, they demonized this girl. They said this girl set this boy up, demonized her, and she had nothing to do with it. But if that tape never came out, people would have lived off the fact that they believe she set that man up and she didn't. So that's why I always say I tread carefully. But the reason why I'm going hard on Diddy is because, first of all, we saw Diddy on tape beating the hell out that girl. Diabolical style, nigga. Demon style. Secondly, you have news publications, credible news publications, and all these people saying they seen the tapes, and the feds acknowledge that too. And Diddy's lawyers put it in their paperwork that the feds had acknowledged that they seen those tapes, and they thought that it was absolutely destroying their client's right to have a fair trial in the court of public opinion. Diddy's lawyers put that in the paperwork. Go read it. Go read it. So the New York Post said that they had over 24 videos. TMZ said yesterday that they seen one of the videos. Stop playing this game, man. You got witnesses coming forward claiming that they was either involved or they witnessed what was going on, and they put themselves into play. Man, we're going to stop this, man. Stop this, man. Stop this, man.
But I believe these girls came specifically to do whatever we wanted them to do. So,
and it's suffice at this point, you're backslidden, you're gone, or there's still a fight in there?
There's still a fight. There's still a fight. I'm dealing with the voice of the Lord every moment telling me to get out of there. And fighting this, I actually feel like I'm going crazy. And I'm trying to share with other people to see if they're going through the same thing, because I know some of the producers and the writers that I'm around, they came from church too. And I'm wondering, like, man, how are y'all not feeling this? Because the fire of God is all over me. And I'm like, man, I'm going to lose my mind trying to fight this. So, there was a couple guys I would try to talk to, and I would say, hey, how do you feel about doing secular and, and working for the Lord? Or how are you feeling about it? And some guys would say, hey, it doesn't matter to me. It's just a gift. And so a lot of times I would go back to God, like, God, you gave me the gift. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I struggling emotionally and psychologically?
So tell us about the overall environment of the music industry. You're in now the secular industry, at least. What did you experience let's say more so from a spiritual Christian's perspective, being inside, what did you experience?
One thing I experienced is that this whole thing is spiritual. Most people would just attribute it to being gifted or being talented, but the spirit realm very much controls what it sounds like, what it looks like, what happens in these rooms, on these records, what's written. I remember even the first record that I did for Bad Boy Records. I remember being in the studio for 4 days straight, no sleep, because I was driven by something more than just my own ability. It was something driving me to the demonic spirit. I believe it was a demonic spirit in the sense that if I wasn't in those realms, I couldn't hear the music like that. I couldn't hear it as clear. Like there were certain sounds and certain things that I could hear and produce that if I wasn't in that mind frame, I wouldn't be able to produce it.
So what got you in that mind frame? What would it be?
It would be focus, just almost channeling something else. Weed, getting in the studio and just, channeling it, just pulling it out. And when I got to a certain level of it, I noticed it could come in 5 minutes. I could just create something, and it would be amazing. Some of the most amazing music I ever heard.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And you described moments where you saw people actually doing seances over their music.
Absolutely.
So what did that look like?
So we would all be in the studio, and it would almost be ritualistic. We would light candles, and as the beats are playing, they would, their hands would be moving like this, and they would be chanting different things over the music alone. This is before it goes to the writers. And honestly, I can hear it in my ears like it was just yesterday. Like it was amazing music. And I again, you don't get to those realms without a supernatural aid or a supernatural guide.
And so,
I know he ain't capping about what he said. If y'all go listen to Diddy's last album, that album is a goddamn classic as far as the beats. Go listen to Diddy's last album he just put out. Diddy got that song with what's that girl's name? What's that girl that just got divorced from Iman Shumpert, the basketball player? What's the girl, y'all? The black girl, beautiful girl. What's her name, man? I'm trying to think of her name. Somebody in the comments got to tell me her name. What's her name? What's her name, y'all? Yes, it was a classic. You just don't know about music. Tiana Taylor. The song, the Closer to God song, right? Think about that. Think about Diddy doing that. And listen to that beat. Listen to the song. Listen to the music that he put out on that last album. The beats was crazy. Absolute, unbelievable production. So I believe this guy and what he's saying. The production was unbelievable on that latest album Diddy put out. If you just listen to it, you're like, damn, what he's saying is true. Like that production and those beats and stuff like that was crazy. Even if you go back to all the old Bad Boy beats, go back to the old Biggie Small beats. You understand what I'm saying? Go back to the to the beat where Biggie had the Hypnotized beat. Just go listen to that Hypnotized beat. That's crazy. Somebody could make a beat like that. All those beats that they had over those years, and you think about those legendary classic beats and the music that they had, was the production of the music they was putting together. So I believe him when he said that about, you know what I'm saying, all of those things that was going on. You know what I mean? And I'm just telling y'all this, man, like, bro, it's crazy, man. But again, when you're doing it and into the things of what Diddy was into, man, again, man, like I said before, bro, it's all gonna come down, man. And I'm telling y'all, a lot of people are gonna feel guilty. A lot of people are feeling guilty about that situation. That's why you have Ray J saying the stuff he's saying. Trust me, Ray J's not out here saying this stuff for no reason to waste y'all time. He's not doing that. Ray J is out here saying the things that he's saying, and I'm gonna say it again. Ray J's saying the stuff that he's saying because Ray J knows. I'm just trying to tell y'all this. He know what time it is, and Ray J know what's getting ready to come. He know what's getting ready to come, man. He knows what's getting ready to come, bro. He knows it, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just one of them situations, y'all, where everybody just got to get ready, man, because it's gonna go down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna go down. It's gonna go down, man. And when it goes down, a lot of people are gonna go down with this whole situation, bro. And that is that is the worst thing about it. Is that a lot of people that people looked up to, or that people looked up to in the music business, they're gonna get exposed with this situation, man. And so we're gonna see. It's gonna be right there in front of everybody's face. Everybody's gonna, be able to kind of see how it goes down and plays out, and you're just gonna have to pray. You have to hope and pray that God have mercy on everybody, man, because it's just a sad situation to see it, man. Sad situation to see, what has happened in this whole thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Sad to see it. So again, Ray J has come out basically saying that Ray J's come out saying that he knows the celebrities that have settled. So now it makes sense why Ray J allegedly was shot at, and it makes sense why Diddy's sons wanted to fight him. Now it makes sense. Now it makes perfect sense. So y'all definitely let me know what y'all think about this, because I was sitting there wondering, like, man, bro. But now it all is crystal clear now, and what Ray J been saying about he gonna expose names, and that's hurting their father's case. Now them boys were stupid to run up on him. Why run up on dude like that? That don't make no sense. Like, your dad's trying to get out on bail. Why run up on this dude? I don't know, man. And then I heard some rumors of people were saying that they think that the sons are going to be arrested too in the next indictment. Man, this is going to be crazy. And people keep saying the sons are kids. They're not kids. Stop saying the sons are kids. One of Diddy's sons is 33 years old. The other's 30 years old. The other's 26 years old. Them boys ain't no kids, man. They grown-ass men. People keep talking about they kids, man. They grown-ass men. 33, 30, and 26 years old. So if the feds come get their ass too, you know what's about to happen. And to Kenyon Butler, who says Ray J ain't about to expose shit, the feds run down on him, he gonna get to talking. Period. The hell you talking about? If them feds run down on him, he gonna get to talking. You think a ninja want them fed problems? Hell no. You don't want the feds on you. You play around with the feds, they jump on your ass. See, y'all think Ray J a joke because how he come off, bro. I see through all that, man. I don't see Ray J as no joke. I see Ray J as a dude who know a lot. He grew up and seen a lot. He know a lot. So that's why he automatically got credence with me. Because Ray J wasn't a dude who we just talking. Y'all got to go look up Ray J's history, bro. Ray J was coming up, and go look at who Ray J was hanging out with when he was growing up, when he was younger. And you'll know Ray J was in the middle of all kind of shit back then. He wasn't a dude that just popping up, just talking now. You know what I'm saying? So go look at who he was around all those years he was a teenager and who he was coming up. Ray J been in the industry, man. And like Suge Knight said yesterday, everybody knew. That's the part that killed me, is that Suge said, yo, everybody knew what Diddy did to Justin Bieber. Didn't say nothing. Everybody knew. That's the part right there. I was like, damn, dog. Like, that shook me up right there. That shook me up right there. You know what I mean? And so, like, he said that. He was like, everybody knew. And he said that with a straight face. Nothing on it. Like, yo, it's the real. I'm telling you, it's real. You know what I mean? Listen to what Suge said. Y'all need to listen to what he said. Y'all need to listen to what he said, because what he said, bro, about that Usher stuff and about that stuff with Justin Bieber, bro. I'm just trying to tell y'all this, man. Trying to tell y'all this, man. Bro, it's some diabolical stuff going on, man. Diabolical stuff going on. Trust what I tell y'all this.
You know, you think everybody knew what Puffy did. This is the big question. It's not one person didn't know that Puffy was Usher. It's not one person didn't know what the saddest thing in the world is what they did to Justin Bieber. And Trey, Russell Simmons, you know. You think everybody knew what Puffy did. This is the big question is this. Really? They would do things together and party together and do things that it was uncomfortable for two men to be that way. Clark and Trey, Russell Simmons, you know. You think everybody knew what Puffy did. This is the big question is this. It's not one person didn't know that Puffy was Usher. It's not one person didn't know what the saddest thing in the world is what they did to Justin Bieber.
What was that?
That's sad.
What they do to him? Because there's a lot of speculation out there, but nobody. I mean, I've heard things, but what did they really do to him?
They had sex with him
when he was a kid.
I hate to say that.
Heard things, but what did they really do to him?
They had sex with him
when he was a kid.
I hate to say that. I hate to say that because I really like Justin Bieber. I feel bad for Justin Bieber. And this is when it happened if Justin Bieber came from a wealthy family. Justin Bieber pretty much came from a poor family, but the young man was so talented, and he could have been bigger than Michael Jackson. But the depression of the drugs and the stuff they allowed these grown men to do to this little boy is unhealthy and it's fucked up. No grown men supposed to be getting high and doing drugs and drinking with a kid.
Hey, Suge, you know, yeah, Justin Bieber has been getting this out in different ways. You know, you could see it in his music and just what he's been trying to say without saying it. So, I mean, I think everybody knows what you just stated to be true.
I mean, you had grown men would take Justin Bieber. A grown man take Justin Bieber when he was young to a vacation, a romantic vacation, showing pictures on the Instagram with no women, nobody else but a grown, successful man and this little kid. And even if you and I was going on vacation together, and regardless if the wise mad or not, it's definitely not going to be me and you. It's going to be mad because we're going to have some there. Or I'm not going to be sitting on a romantic island, just you and me.
Hell
you
no.
know what I mean?
Hell no.
I'd rather take the chance. I'd rather take the chance of my girl saying, hey, you know, you out there having parties and all. You right. She damn sure ain't going to say this. You and I on a romantic island. That's us.
Hell no.
When they took Justin Bieber and that's them, not only is a bad look, it's sad.
Yeah.
But the worst part about it is everybody said what was done to Usher and they done to Justin Bieber. And the thing with Usher spent the night and him and Puffy did in the same bed to do an album. They never did one song they put out at that time. On top of that, when I met Usher, I came on one time. I'm speaking to the guy because he got good songs. That's out of respect. Young black man. This dude rolled his eyes at me. And so then somebody came over and kept saying, Suge, you know, don't have one of your guys do nothing to him. He a good young man, but him and Puffy got a thing. He a thing. He said, he gave me a look like, you know. And I thought about it. The way he rolled his eyes at me wasn't like somebody homie rolled it. It was like I beat up somebody's man. Like I beat his, you know, he the bitch. Like somebody to roll their eyes. Like you beat my boyfriend up. I ain't speaking to you.
Really?
It was one of those, right? Yeah, for sure. And the crazy thing about it is like Leslie, his mother, and everybody else said the same thing. Well, it was wrong, but if we go and get Puffy in trouble behind that, Usher wouldn't be Usher. He'd be known as the guy who got molested by Puffy, and they didn't want that. They wanted the money.
I met Usher back in, I think,
Crazy, bro. Crazy, man. And like I said, man, All that stuff gonna come out on them tapes in court, bro. And these people know it. These people, that's why they ain't saying nothing. Imagine, I want y'all to think about something. Imagine all of this slander being said about these people's name, and ain't no lawsuits being filed, except for the one where the one bodyguard is suing the girl. Outside of that, ain't nobody suing, ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody quiet. You don't see no lawsuits. No lawsuits whatsoever. Justin Bieber, quiet. Complete silence. Complete silence. Complete silence. Stephanie, I'm not upset with you. I'm not upset with you. We had a conversation. I'm just trying to make a point to you. I'm not upset with you or anybody that's in here. I just having a conversation with you. I appreciate you though. You already know what it is. Salute to you. I'm just saying though. You understand? Because I tell you right now, man, you find out the other names of the people that's around Puff, and you gonna want to do something to them for all that stuff that happened to them young people. You gonna want to do something. You gonna feel a way about these people. It's gonna make you look at people completely different than what you looked at people. Because again, you guys got to remember this: when you go and you become famous and you do something, we don't know any of these people in real life. Only thing we do is know is a character. They're actors. They're playing a role. They are characters playing a role. We fall in love with the character or the role that they're playing. We don't know the man. We don't know that person. That person could be a real life demon in real life, but because we love the fact that they have such a great talent and skill, we'll attach ourselves to that and call them our heroes and our legends in this, and they ain't shit. But a person who was talented, that's it. So because they played a good role, right? Because check it out, you could have thought that damn Carl Winslow was a great dad. But what are some of the things you hear about Carl Winslow in real life, though? Some of the things you allegedly hear about him, you would not even put him nowhere near the role he played in Family Matters. Look how you looked at Eddie Winslow growing up. Everybody loved Eddie Winslow on Family Matters. Look at Eddie Winslow right goddamn on now. Look at Eddie Winslow. What's his real name? Look at him right now. Look at him right now. Everybody loved the girl Judy. They loved your little Judy on the show. Judy turned out to be a porn star. Yeah, you knew Eddie Winslow. You ain't know Darius McCray, Tony Piper. They ain't know Darius McCray. You know Darius McCray now. You know him now. You look at the role, Uncle Phil. Everybody, a legendary Uncle Phil role. Uncle Phil, Uncle Phil, Uncle Phil. Salute to you, Peony and Rose. I appreciate you for the donation. Uncle Phil, Uncle Phil. You love Uncle Phil. From the role he played. But if you listen to some of the things some people said about him in real life, I don't know. James Avery. You don't know James Avery. You know Uncle Phil. Right? You know Uncle Phil, not James Avery. That's the thing. So that's why I said, man, you know, we tend to attach ourselves to people's roles and to their stage names and to all this stuff because we love what they have done. We love their ability. We fall into thinking these people are who they are in that role. Did you ever think that I thought that Eddie Winslow would be on the type time he on right now? Hell no, I never thought it. I never thought in my wildest dreams that Eddie Winslow, we'll call him Darius McCray, will be on this type time right now. I never thought it in my wildest dreams that we see Darius McCray on this. Never thought that, ever. Ever. You could not have told me when I watched Eddie Winslow macking all the honeys. Macking all the honeys in Family Matters. Now look at Darius McCray. And if he never came out public and he was just private, people would have still praised him and didn't know his real life. He made his real life public to y'all. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. I just want to put some on y'all brains this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Come on in. Appreciate all y'all for tapping in. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. And salute to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? That popped up in this stream this morning, man. And I'm gonna keep banging on P. Diddy until they lock his ass up. I'm gonna keep banging on this punk. Cause I'll tell you something. I know something. When I'm on something and I know I'm right, I know I'm right. And this nigga P. Diddy, I know he a piece of shit. In real life, I know he a piece of shit. Real talk. Real talk, bro. I know he a piece of shit. All these people ain't coming out here mixing this man name up with underage people and they lying. Hell no. No dice. And the evidence is there too. And the only thing y'all are is an interview away from somebody like Justin Bieber coming out here crying in front of the world and telling his story. Or a tape accidentally getting released. So now people can see this shit in front of the world, man. Jag, what up, baby? Salute. So yeah, I'm banging on him every day until they put his ass under the jail. And then the nigga ain't got no remorse. Think about this, y'all. This nigga ain't got no, he ain't gonna admit that he's sinned. He ain't gonna admit that he was wrong. He ain't gonna admit that, man, y'all got me, man. I was messed up, man. I did so much wrong. No, this nigga standing on business. This nigga sitting up here talking about so, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did. Man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. Hey, Jag, man, I want to, Jag, I gotta get ready to hop up out of here, girl. Hold on. I had to go do so. I was going to get off the stream right now. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. There you go right there. It's just for her, y'all. So don't nobody else hit that link because I ain't letting y'all up in here. I'm going to let her in here just for a couple minutes because I got to get ready to go in just a second. I was getting ready to dip. She called me right before I was going to dip. But since she asked for the link, I'm going to drop it for her. There you go right there, Jack. What's going on?
I'm sorry. I know you gotta go. I was coming. I'm late. My bad. I must be the worst mod in the world, huh?
Go ahead. Hey, look. So, hey, let me ask you this. What
What?
you think that? So TMZ don't put out the thing now with Ray J up there, and so Ray J is saying that some of these celebrities have basically told him that they have paid some settlements to keep their names quiet. Do you believe that? As far as
Listen to
what
me.
he said.
Ray J is greenlit. I'm not saying he lying. I'm saying it right now. He's telling the truth. As a mere state of survival, they want Ray J out. You hear me?
I believe, and listen, people told me I was capping. Go back and listen to this video before I came in. They told me I was capping when
No,
I said y'all think Ray J trolling. That nigga's not
no.
trolling. I believe him
He
when he
is
said he got shot
green
yesterday, where he got shot
lit.
at, and I
No,
believe
no,
him when
that
he said that. Go ahead. Jag fell out, y'all. She got bad reception. How back in, Jag? I told y'all this. I believe him. Y'all thought it was cap. I told y'all. I believe that crazy ass. Listen, the most crazy stuff is the stuff that you should believe. I'm telling y'all this. The most craziest stuff is the stuff that you guys. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hey, Jag, before you fell out, what was you saying about Ray J? Because I told people they was like, "Oh, you capping? I don't believe Ray J." I said, "Shit, y'all
number
crazy as
one,
hell."
Ray J is a fake blood. We need to stop. I wish everybody would stop running around talking about what Rayford got in his gang ties. He is a fake blood. He got his ass beat by a gang of Crips, and ain't no bloods come to avenge him. You know, I think the thing. People really believe everything that comes out of these people's mouths. They really want to believe him. Ray J is a clown. Ray J is a clown. He has been a useful agent of chaos and getting things done, and he knows too much. Number one,
Yeah, but is
everybody
he
know
telling? Hold on. Is he telling the truth about this? I'm saying I think he's telling the truth. And
he
when he
is
said
telling
that
the
he got
truth, but
shot
the
at,
problem is he
go
ain't
ahead.
telling all the truth. And that's why they gonna get rid of him. Because ooh, I think Ray J out of here, G. I think Ray J gonna get ready to go
Yeah,
bye-bye.
did you see him on TMZ? Did you see him on TMZ today?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I just woke
Go to TMZ.
up.
Soon as you get out this video, go to TMZ. They got him featured on TMZ, and he said that he knows some of the celebrities because a
You
few
wanna
weeks
know
ago,
what's
Ray J was like,
sad? Harvey
"Go ahead."
Leviathan ain't no friend. They probably got a tail on him. Watch Harvey be doing a story about Ray J, just like they did about Twitch. And then Brandy, she done just like this. Ray J is in bad. Rayford is in bad straits. When they start taking a guy like him that has been as loyal to the Illuminati, and they start clowning him and putting him through live humiliation rituals all over again, nigga, that's it. You done.
Man, that's crazy, man. So yeah, I didn't think he was. Everybody said he was capping yesterday when he said he got shot at. I
No.
was like, "Yo, Ray J ain't capping about that." I said he ain't
Ray
lying about that.
J
I don't
is
think he
the
lying.
little boy who cried drama too many times. That's all. That's why don't nobody know what to believe. But the truth is, he's been unhinged for a long time. He's been felt discarded and abused because of the Kardashians for a long time. Like this boy, I don't think people that when they look at Rayford, they see the Ray J, the the Brandy brother and the little cute TV stuff, but what they don't see is a very broken and lied to and hurt young man. Like there's the little boy
Hmm.
inside of him is still totally fucked up that he never really got it, that he had to hustle his dick for the family. Like people ain't paying attention. Why ain't nobody asking anything about the goddamn Norwoods, the parents? How the fuck they let their son turn out to this? And now they want to sit up there and be quiet and shit while he running around getting played by fucking pastors and witches.
Man, you crazy. Hey, what's your problem with Ray J though directly? Because you don't like Ray J.
He's a piece of shit.
But why?
He's
Why you say
stone
that? Because
cold.
I don't know. I
I'm gonna
don't
put
know
it to
Ray
you
J
this
personally. I
way.
don't know.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. He didn't have no problem back in the day asking people to sleep with his sister. Yeah, he's always been weird. But the stuff with the guys is even weirder. And then all of the fake heterosexual stuff. I mean, even his ex-wife Princess. Me and Princess aren't friends, but we have a mutual acquaintance. I heard a lot of things about what Ray J has done in his home. He has no business around children and in everything from Whitney Houston to Wendy Williams. The way he tried to line up little Kim, ain't nobody paying attention to how he lined up Kim right before she got locked up. Like Diddy has been
Hey,
using him as a minion for
let,
years.
let me ask you something. When do you think a superseding when do you think a superseding indictment is coming on the Diddy situation? Because he got a court date again on the 22nd.
I know they're trying for bond again, but there's something that's about to come out in the next week.
Yo, I'm telling you, I told
They
people, listen, let me
not
tell you something.
going. Listen to
Listen,
me. That nigga ain't getting out. And Elon Musk got a whole new
yo,
agenda. And Trump is back in the White House, baby. And everybody that was at the Diddy parties talk smack on Trump. Like y'all not ready for what's about to happen next. And it's all about to
hey,
be.
but listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I said, right? I said this
What?
yesterday. I said, yo, listen. Everybody keeps saying, I don't know. I said another tape gonna drop. I'm telling you, they're gonna drop. What they gonna
In the
do
next
is
7 days,
say, oh,
something. In the next
y'all
seven
wasn't
days,
convinced.
something big.
Y'all was not convinced. Jag, they wasn't convinced off the Cassie tape. Okay, now we gonna drop something else.
It's
And I said the only reason why I don't think the tape had dropped that people got is because they got young ones on there, so they can't drop that.
well, the truth is it's all child corn. It's child corn.
That's crazy.
But the thing, And you know,
that's.
you know they got Courtney Burgess over a barrel right now.
Hey, but look, and that's another thing. People think he lying about the tapes. He ain't lying. He had them tapes. They came and took them tapes off his ass.
It's worse than that. It's worse than
They
that.
took them tapes. And listen, he
No,
said
it's
something.
worse than
He
that. When
said
he went
something.
to court,
I
and
know.
they confiscated his phone. And do you
Yep.
know they gave it back to him? I'm like, and you're using it and you haven't had that thing swept for bugs yet? Nigga, they could be putting anything in
Well,
your phone.
he got. I think he got re-grand jury yesterday.
I know he
So
did.
he had to go back.
I know he did.
Yes, but check
Ariel
this
Kidd
out.
is going live with
But
Sean Atwood today.
yeah,
What?
but he said, now check this out. He said in an interview, he said he told one of the dudes on YouTube he wasn't out of hot water yet. He said, yeah, he said, y'all think I'm lying. He said, I ain't out of hot water. And I
He
believed him when he
didn't
said that. And the
know.
reason
He didn't know what he was doing. I put him
that
on the
I'm trying to tell
game.
you,
Listen to me.
and
I
so
ended
now,
up me eating his ass up, ended up saving his ass a little bit. I put him on the game. He in bad, G. They got him bad. I got a feeling they gonna try to set Courtney up to take the fall for a lot of
nah,
this fake
what
buck
they gonna
shit.
do is listen, I told you, I told people what I thought they gonna do. Listen, they got him in a situation now because they probably asked him in the indictment how long he had the tapes, how long he held on to the
They gonna
tapes,
try to put
why
a
he held
case
on to
on
the
him. I
tapes.
got that
He
coming. I got that
listen,
feeling
and then
ticket.
and use him because remember he was saying now Courtney was saying, nah, I don't want to be no witness, I don't want to be no snitch. I just want to. What they're gonna
Shoot.
do is, in my opinion, they're gonna line him up and make him have to testify against
What are
that
you
dude.
talking about? I'm telling you, that's what they're doing right now.
They gonna line him up. I'm trying. He gonna be in the superseding
Did
indictment.
you not?
They
Did
gonna
you
line
not?
him up.
Did you not hear what Courtney
Yeah.
said to me the other day when we spoke? That he was
Uh-huh.
mad at me and Gene because we didn't get hauled in, and he did. That's because whoever gave, and you know, he didn't get that stuff on his own, and you know, it was Chris Todd that gave him all of that shit, right?
Well, yeah. Well, listen. I don't think that people thought that he was lying and capping. I never thought he was lying and capping. I just thought that, I'm like, damn, dog. He waited that long. He set on that, and so that's why people was thinking that, oh, you just clout chasing or whatever. Or here's
Uh.
another thing. They thought he
I'm
was.
telling
They
you,
thought he was
Courtney is a
running.
scapegoat. Courtney, they got him. They got him set up for the black guy that fell asleep in the car. You remember how the Italians used to always say the reason why they don't never go to jail is because they make sure that the black guy has to deal with the getaway car, and they say because the black guy always falls asleep, he go out and party and had sex to get something to eat, and he fall asleep in the getaway car, and then he has to take. That was an old joke that a lot of Italian gangsters used to talk about black men. Guess what? That principle has not died. I think Courtney Burgess is the black man that fell asleep in a getaway car. Tell
But
me I'm
listen,
wrong.
his lawyer. I'm gonna tell you something. I like her, and I'm gonna tell you why I believe some of the stuff she's saying.
Oh, you poor
Check this
thing.
out. Let me no.
You
Let me
poor
say this
thing.
to you.
Cause
Hold on.
anybody
Let
that
me say this.
trusts her,
Hold on.
ooh,
But no. But listen. Let me say this to you. I do trust her, and I'm gonna tell you why.
ooh,
The story she told. Hold on. The story she told about her client. I believe that when she said the girl who's suing over the Tupac shit, that
yeah.
said that Puff she told Puff that she thought he was responsible for the Pac
And he did
murder.
it, and he did a
I
dirty with the
believe that
remote.
whole story.
Oh no, that
Yes,
whole
people
story
thought
is
that.
true. That whole story
Yep.
is true, except for one thing. It wasn't enough of the truth that was out because you remember the witness that they said seen the girl run out of the house into the street and called the police. Remember that?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
witness? The witness is a cop. Why didn't nobody say anything about that?
Damn, because she said she did report it to the police station,
No,
but she said
the
that
witness was a cop. And what the girl said was when the cops came up, she could tell they weren't interested. A cop called
damn, that's
for what he think. I want you to think about this. It sounds different when it's just a witness who sees a commotion is not quite sure about what is going on. A cop is trained to know what a dangerous situation looks like, and you're telling me that man didn't make sure that she made it to the hospital to get a grape kit, an examination.
Man, I don't know why you tripping off her. I like all
I
y'all. I want to
hear
see
what
all
you
y'all be
listen to
successful.
me.
I don't.
I'm not tripping off of Ariel. It's just certain things ain't adding up.
Well, you know
And
one thing. In
and
the Diddy
she listen
situation,
to me.
ain't
Listen,
nothing going to add.
she should never have let Courtney do a public interview. You understand?
But was she
She should have done
representing
all the
him before
talking.
he?
She should
No,
have
I'm
done
saying,
all
but
of the
was she?
talking.
No. But I'm saying, this is my question to you, Jag. Was she? I don't think she was representing him when he started doing the interview. That first interview he did, I don't
I'ma
think she was
tell
representing.
you, you don't know who she works for.
Well, you gotta let her. Listen, y'all. Why don't you pull up over there on Sean's channel and
I
why don't
gotta
y'all talk?
I can't. I got a very, very, very important phone call at that same time with a woman who once upon a time was gonna interview Kathy White.
But y'all gotta get that smoke though. You gotta go approach her on that.
Kathy
Cause
White
real
is a
talk,
big Kathy White is bigger and better fish. Where
I would
Kathy
rather
White
y'all
is
assist.
concerned, it gets all of my attention because Adri is now running around talking about she knows that they was cutting babies out of women.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is this: I would rather y'all as black women have a conversation, a
I
respectable
would have liked that
conversation.
too. I
I,
sent her a message and told her that I thought somebody was trying to unalive me and she just ghosted me.
well, I think y'all should have just a decent conversation because I like both of y'all. I
Look,
think that
I don't have nothing. I don't know her not to like her. All I know is if somebody hit me up and says, "Hey, somebody's trying to unalive me. Can you help?" And you send the message back and say, "Yeah, hit me at this time and this time and this time," and then you just ghost them after that. That's weird. I,
Hey, so Jay, let me ask you this last question before I gotta get out here. Let me
yeah,
ask you this last question.
yeah.
Hey, listen. So, do you think that it's true that what they're saying
By
that
the way,
they're
you know
saying
the only
a
reason
lot
I'm
more?
over here dropping tea like this with you is because I feel like a bad mod.
Hey, I respect your gangster, but listen, let me say, I'm just all I'm saying is, do you think that a lot more people gonna end up going down off this celebrities and stuff, or do
Yeah,
you think
man.
it's just gonna be Diddy? So
Man.
that super, so you think that supersede indictment gonna be a beast, huh?
I'm telling you, this is a RICO case. A RICO case always has more than one person as the defendant. They just trying to figure out who's going to look best sitting next to Diddy at that table. Because they're not going to be able to
Yeah,
ask for any of this to be severed. See, that's the thing. Nobody that they bring forward is going to be able to get this thing severed. They're going to have to sit and go down with the dealer. That's career suicide.
damn,
Like it's
I'll be damn.
over. It is over, 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 over. And guess what? The reason why a lot of us didn't get any of the evidence to come forward the way they did was because they was hoping that Kamala was going to win so she could pardon everybody. That was the cap up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was the
That
cap
is
up.
crazy. Hey, Jag,
That was the
look,
cap up.
you
That's
gotta
why
let
she gave.
everybody.
You know
Hold
that,
on,
that
Jag.
woman is $20 million in debt and didn't pay nobody but celebrities. It's about to go down. Yeah.
Jag, tell them what your cash app is. I'm about to put it in the chat.
Oh, Jags Bread 2. So dollar
uh
sign
huh. Uh huh.
JAGSBREAD with a number 2 at the end. Jags
Yeah.
Bread
Hey, y'all, look, I
2.
put it in the chat. Yeah, everybody in the chat, y'all go hit her cash app up right now. And look, where can they subscribe to your channel? Let them know because your channel is right there in the avatar in the chat. But let them know that the
Oh,
name of
yeah,
your
yeah,
channel
yeah.
too.
Well, I am the Jaguar Right Effect here on the YouTube. But if you want a more personal and uncensored experience with me. I suggest you get on over to thejaguarright.com because unlike Piers Morgan, we just tell people to fuck off when we don't when they don't like what we say.
Oh man. Hey, you ain't
Here's
never lied.
here's
Hey, you ain't
Piers is
you
looking
ain't
a
never
little gushy.
yeah,
Uh,
you ain't never
and
lied, but
just
I want Diddy so bad. I want him so bad because of what I heard about those young ones. That I don't play about that. When
well,
you
that
talk
girl
about the
wasn't
youth,
lying about dressing them up like the Harajuku Barbies. The simple fact that she kept
yeah,
saying Harajuku Barbies and people didn't know that's the miniature baby version of the prostitute, the Japanese prostitute, the geisha. Like that's
yeah.
what a
See,
geisha
I ain't
is.
play all that.
Do you hear what I'm saying? That's what the Harajuku Barbie is. It's the geisha. Why you got children dressed up like child prostitute? But I keep telling everybody, see, Diddy been going to places where it's so legal to just run all over children for so long. He probably just got sick and tired of the travel time. He probably needed his fix right away. He just got sick and tired of the flight time. Because I told y'all he been going over to Bangkok, he been going over to Dubai, and he been going down there to Morocco, down Marrakesh, getting him some as young and tender as 8 years old. This ain't nothing new. Nobody
Yeah,
believe
Jag.
me.
Hey, this story seemed like, and I told people this is gonna be the biggest. This to me, this is gonna be the biggest case ever in the history of on any case. I think
Did you
this is
hear
gonna be
what
the biggest.
Adria recently said about the girls?
Yeah, I heard, man.
That he was drugging and doing things with Kim's daughters.
Man, listen, when she said that, and then she said that he allegedly they allegedly ran a train on him and his sons allegedly ran a train on Justin Bieber. I was like, and then you heard
That's
Suge Knight yesterday. Suge said the whole
can I tell
industry.
you something? Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
They not lying about the train and Bieber. And Suge ain't no fool and is telling the
Look,
truth.
yeah, but this the last question I'm gonna ask you before I get
What?
out of here. Why Suge said that the whole industry knew what he did to Justin Bieber. Why
Yeah.
didn't nobody say nothing? Everybody knew.
Because they was selling him around just like they used to do Michael Jackson when he was a little boy, just like they did to Tevin Campbell, just like they used to do to Usher. That's what they
So
do.
that's why you said nobody. So hold on. So you saying that it was more than Diddy.
I'm saying they've been doing this for decades upon decades
So that's
upon
why. So that's the reason why.
decades.
That's the reason why ain't nobody say nothing. Because everybody was like, "Yo, if Suge say everybody knew, why ain't nobody say nothing all these years? Why everybody was quiet?" And
Because
I thought that it was
everybody
because he
was
had
in
something
on
on
it.
him.
Everybody was in on it. I want people to think about all of the unsightly pictures that you've seen of Justin over the years that have been resurfacing now. And I want you to imagine what that must have been like for Michael Jackson when he went through it when he was a boy. Like, and that shit's on Polaroid. Like the simple fact that ain't nobody asking Tracy Ellis Ross to start telling the truth about her mother, who's a witch and a certified PDFer. Why don't nobody ask her if she was conscious when Andy Warhol was painting her, or was she freaked off on? Because that's the word on the street. That picture that she brags about, that Andy Warhol painted for her because Diana Ross asked him to, was payment for her eyes. Allegedly.
Oh man, I got to. Hey, we got to
Allegedly.
get up out of here. I got to go. I got to go right now. I wish I could say right now. I got to go right now. I got an appointment,
I
but I'm
know.
gonna be
I'm
back.
sorry,
Hey,
Ticket. I'll
yeah,
be back. And listen to me. Drop
hey,
the
I got.
like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hey, y'all make sure
Like,
y'all go
like.
subscribe and hit Jaguar Rights Cash App up. It's right there on the screen. $ Jags Bread 2. Y'all make sure y'all hit her up and go subscribe to her YouTube channel. I gotta go, y'all. I'ma holler at y'all. Salute to everybody in
Buy
the
a
building. All
ticket.
right,
I'll
much
be
love.
back with the
All right,
team.
all right. I'ma holler at you.
All right.
All right.